She's got some big feelings. I'm so sad. I'm obsessed. Hey guys, it's Nicole. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you are new here. Don't forget to subscribe. I like to post about books and music, mostly Taylor Swift. Today I'm going to be doing an update in my series of reacting and discussing all of Avril Lavigne's discography. I do about one video a month and I'm working my way backwards. So I started with Love Sucks and now we are on her, I believe, third album, The Best Damn Thing. I'm very excited for this one because I've been told it is like the mother of Love Sucks. Love Sucks has, I think, been my favorite so far. I love that pop punk sound from her. It's very nostalgic to me. I listened to a bunch of her early stuff when I was very young, but kind of like fell off the Avril wagon until Love Sucks came around. And now I'm just working my way through all of her albums because I've never listened to one all the way through before until Love Sucks. I also have a lyric from her last album, Goodbye Lullaby, that I reacted to last month. We have the line from Wonderland, I found myself in Wonderland. I like this line because it's like she found herself like physically in this place. She wandered into Wonderland, but it's also kind of like the idea of you find who you are in Wonderland, in this place. I might be reaching, but I really like that idea, and I think it goes so cute with my books, like just this very fairy tale imaginative type of vibe. Quick disclaimer, I will be reacting to these songs with my headphones because all I have are my crappy laptop speakers, and also for copyright reasons. If I have copyrighted music in my videos, they typically get blocked in certain countries, so we will be using headphones. If that is something you're not interested in, feel free to just click away now. I don't want to waste anyone's time. I also will be reacting to the unreleased song Won't Let You Go. I will have timestamps down below so you can skip around. Oh, we're starting off with Girlfriend, so we're starting off strong. I am familiar with the singles off of this one. I've heard Girlfriend, When You're Gone, Hot, and Keep Holding On. That's only 4 out of 12 on the standard edition though. God, this song is almost 4 minutes long. You used to be able to get away with such long songs that were radio friendly, but now it's like 2:30 is like the max. That bridge breakdown with the clapping is so quintessential 2000s. She's like laughing in the background. I mean, how do you even offer up any kind of thoughts on this? It's pretty impressive that her like most famous song didn't come around until her third album. It's also very uplifting to know that like your next like huge thing, or like the biggest part of your career, could be just around the corner. Also, it is just now coming to my attention that she wrote this while she was drunk. That is honestly very impressive. It makes me think of Taylor Swift writing Tis the Damn Season drunk, which is also mind-blowing to me. What can I say? It's probably her most famous song. I'm a little confused why there are remixes in like 15 different languages, but you know, whatever works. I didn't realize this was an opener to an album, but honestly, that's the best way to do something, I think. I don't know how the rest of the album's going to go, but I just feel like this was the correct choice for an opener. Oh my god, those rock and roll drums and guitar. This is my favorite type of Avril. It's so 2000s. That first verse. Oh my god, this chorus. It just like hits. Whoa, this has the same kind of breakdown bridge as Girlfriend, but it's drums instead of clapping. Got her vocals. So the first song was written while she was drunk. This one sounds like it was recorded while she was drunk. There's like a very monotonous vocal delivery, mostly just like yelling. I mean, it's very pop punk, it fits. If the music wasn't as intense as all of her screaming and like blatant yelling, it would be very awkward to listen to. I don't think the concept is that interesting. I mean, the lyrics are usually not the like shining moments on Avril's albums. God, she's laughing so much in this one. The concept is pretty basic. I mean, it fits. It was like expected for a song to come after Girlfriend on this album. It really sounds cohesive and makes sense. Just like a good, universally really relatable angry song, because there's really not much specifics in it at all. There is a line about limoncello. She'll drink as much limoncello as she can. That's probably the one like standout line to me. Everything else is kind of just like, you're full of shit, I can't comprehend, I'm over it, I can do better. I feel like this one's gonna be a ballad. Oh no, it's not. Crazy drums again. Wow, this is really 2000s. It knows its target audience of like high schoolers. I'm in a fight with the world, but I'm winning. That is just teenage angst right there. This also sounds kind of 90s reminiscent in some ways. So it seems like all of these bridges so far are really serving as like a musical break from the rest of the song. I love when Avril follows like formulas for songs. I feel like she really knows what she's doing with structure. Yeah, this would have just been something I would have blasted so hard in high school if I'd have like known about this. Now for the title track. I'm nervous. I want to love this one. Ooh. Oh my god, this bass line and this like cheerleader chanting and clapping. I already love it. The first verse. What is this? Oh my god, what is this pre-chorus? It sounds like High School Musical. I'm a hell of a scandal. I love those biting lines that she has sometimes. This bridge, she's spelling her name. That's kind of cute. The outro and intro are really cool. I love this loud guitar. That bass sounds so good in this mix. Final thoughts. This feels like Me by Taylor Swift, but like edgy. It follows such a similar structure. The verses can't help but make me think of like, and there's a lot of cool chicks out there, and there's a lot of lame guys out there, like all of their flaws, but you're still like the best thing, or like you'll never find another like me. And then in the bridge, she's literally spelling things out just like they do in Me. Hey kids, spelling is fun. Give me an A, always give me what I want, give me a V. That is so funny. It's edgy Me. The intro and outro are definitely like the catchiest parts, I think. I used to cry to this when I was 12, like a dramatic little bitch. This makes me think of Thinking of You by Katy Perry, around the same time frame. Oh my god, why is this piano so pretty? It's like devastating. I always needed time on my own. I never thought I'd need you there when I cried. Like being so independent and then suddenly to need someone is such a foreign feeling. I'm so sad. I'm obsessed. Oh, that cello. When you walk away, I count the steps that you take. Devastating. Oh my god, that pre-chorus is such a good build. This is an incredible songwriting. These melodies are just like impeccable. I think Girlfriend is my favorite one so far, but I feel like this is the best one. This is such a good song. Like, I love the little poetic repetition. When you're gone, this happens. When you're gone, this happens. And when you're gone, this happens. Like, the structure is just very nice. And then the bridge, all I ever wanted was for you to know everything I do, I give my heart and soul. I can hardly breathe. I need to feel you here with me. And she's just like screaming this. She sounds like a rock star. Like, this is just such a well-written song. The pieces of my heart are missing you. Not like I'm missing you, not even like my heart is missing you, but the pieces because it's broken. I really like that. The face I came to know is missing too. I just like the way she's wording things. Usually there are a lot of cliches found in her music, but this is like, it feels like she put a lot of thought into this and it isn't just like a first draft kind of passage. This is a really good one. More intense drums. This makes me think of Blink-182, the instrumental at the beginning. Oh my god, I love these sounds. She's even singing like Blink-182. I couldn't tell. Don't waste your time on me. That postcard that you wrote with a stupid little note. Oh my god, this chorus. I wish you were her, you left out the E. Oh my god, she's roasting him. Now you're somewhere out there with a bitch slut psychopath. Oh my god, she's got some big feelings. I want to see you cry. I hate you, why are guys so lame? This is such an angry early 2000s teenager. Ooh, guitar solo, okay. Oh my god, I love those instruments. I love these crazy lyrics. I wonder if this was written from experience, because what the heck, I wish you were her, you left out the E. Oh my god. Yeah, this might be my second favorite album. I still think she got better with time. When she came back to pop punk, she had some like new fresh ideas. But this is solid, and I just love this genre from her. I love this guitar, these verses. I just love this genre so much. That's like a bias that I have. I love that she calls him fabulous. Oh, you're so good to me. That's really sweet after hearing all the awful experiences she had in the last couple of songs. I can make you say everything that you never said. I can hardly breathe. Doesn't she say that in the bridge of When You're Gone? Kiss me gently. Oh my god, I'm happy for her in this one. Wow, those harmonies are really pretty. Oh, that outro is cool because it's like a faded drum track thing. Yeah, that like is really uplifting to hear like a different change of tone because my god, she seemed to have been through some really shitty people in the last few songs. I don't have many critiques. I mean, a lot of the lyrics are not impressing me too much. That's pretty standard on an AVRIL album, but I noticed that when she does the pop punk genre, I seem to stop caring what she's singing. I mean, I do prefer the like angrier ones and when she has some really biting lines that are more unique. I do favor those, but like none of these songs are a skip. The instrumentation, arrangements, and production are just that good. When You're Gone feels like a part one to Wish You Were Here. I think those are two of the most like incredible ballads she's ever done. Oh wait, I might be familiar with this one. The piano sounds really familiar. Oh yeah, I know this. I like this blend of ballads. It seems really balanced in the listing. These chords are so pretty. Oh my god. Oh, so this is like the I Found Love part of the album. Her voice is so gentle in that first chorus, and I know it gets intense later. I love her vocals and her harmonies. The vocal layering, the dynamics are so good. I love when the chorus like progressively gets more intense with each passing chorus. Now that I think about it, these lyrics aren't that good, but like it just hits. Like the melodies the instruments, her voice. Ooh, this bridge is cool. It makes me think of the way When You're Gone builds in that bridge. It's so beautiful, it makes you want to cry. I think she screams that part. Yeah, she found a really good structure for a ballad on this album, When You're Gone, and then she kind of like copied that same kind of structure for this song. If it works and if it sounds really good, just like do something similar. This song is completely independent and so different from When You're Gone, but like the structure, it flows just as nicely as When You're Gone. She like used the same foundation and it was such a smart decision. Yeah, the one line in the chorus I like is "This innocence is brilliant." I think that's a cool line. I don't think I've ever heard that phrase before. And I like that it's the opening line of the chorus. This is so cute. It's like not about a love. For some reason I thought it was, until really looking at the lyrics. It's like her finally finding happiness and relief in her life. Oh, this makes me so happy for her. We got to such a good little section of the album. I hope it stays that way. Like the beginning is the tumultuousness and the second half is maybe like she finds peace. I mean, I'm sure we'll get some more pop punk bops, but maybe they won't be as like scorned woman as the first few. Ooh, oh my god. Who's got the prance? That's a weird line. I'm the one who wears the pants. You do what I say. I'm a know-it-all and it's all your fault. What? I'm confused by that. I don't know how I feel about this one. It's almost like she's embodying this like narcissistic person. It's almost like she's the abuser in this relationship she's talking about. Fun sounds. I don't know. It doesn't slap as hard as the other ones, I don't think. I'm also just confused where this is coming from. What is this inspiration? And what the hell is "I'm a know-it-all and it's all your fault" supposed to mean? Maybe it could be like about someone who like was manipulating her and then the veil was lifted from her eyes and like he was trying to gaslight her and now she's a know-it-all. Like she is very certain in her knowledge and it's this person's fault. That's the only thing I can think that means. It makes me think of that Paramore song, "I'm Not One of Those Crazy Girls." So now I have really high expectations. This melody makes me think of that one Panic at the Disco song, "We should feed our jewelry to the sea, 'cause diamonds too appear to be just like broken glass to me." The melody is very similar to the first verse. Ooh, better than Revenge, okay. Her blonde hair, her blue eyes. Is she talking about herself? I don't like this bridge too much. She's so insane, she's the one to blame. I feel like she could have done more there, lyrically. The one thing that I think is like separating it from songs like Better Than Revenge or You Belong With Me is this isn't necessarily her being like jealous. It just sounds like she's trying to warn somebody who might even just be her friend about this girl who's a heartbreaker. Yeah, it sounds like she's just trying to warn somebody. I don't think I see many songs like that from this time period where the motivations are because the narrator wants this guy for herself. Like it sounds like she's just trying to make sure he doesn't get hurt. Well, this title did not age well. Oh, I love this guitar. It's so clean and pretty. I'm gonna be honest with you, I zoned out a little bit. Some of these songs are starting to kind of blend together. I feel like I would appreciate them a little bit more individually. That's the thing I kind of prefer with Love Sucks, is each one feels more distinct to me. But this is definitely like the stepping stone to Love Sucks. A very uplifting end to an album that starts off very like almost cocky. There's like an arrogance to it. I'm damn precious, I'm the motherfucking princess. Just the entirety of The Best Damn Thing, the song. So many examples. And then it kind of like gets into this like peaceful, calm type of vibe. But also there's some really cool themes of where this like character of The Best Damn Thing has these more insecure kind of moments where they formerly thought they were a super independent person, but it turns out they do actually need someone, and there's like these moments where they find someone who makes them like weak in the knees, and that's not something they're used to. I think that's pretty interesting of a theme to have. I love when she uses strings. There's violins in this one. This makes me think of Harry Potter or something. I mean, it's very generic lyrically that you can apply this to a million situations, which can be pretty commercially smart. The melody slap, the arrangement slaps, the vocals slap. The lyrics are a little generic, but that's literally the only weakness. This has the same kind of bridge structure as the last two ballads. She knows what she's doing when she finds something that works. That surge of violins at the end. Ooh, and then it suddenly cuts out. Okay, you know, this album has the best ballads out of all of the albums I've listened to so far. I'm gonna react to the bonus tracks tomorrow because my room just gets so hot with these lights on. But I'm gonna do like a quick little review of the standard edition. It definitely is the mother of Love Sucks. I would say Love Sucks is a little bit stronger, but this needed to happen. And also these ballads are better. I can't remember if there are any ballads on Love Sucks, but these are just so well written. Like each of these 3 ballads follow the same songwriting structure, like foundation. She found something that really works and then employed it 3 times on this album, and the spacing of them. One of the beefs I had with Goodbye Lullaby was that the first 4 or 5 tracks were just absolute bops and had pretty interesting lyrics, and then it just was all this mess of like kind of generic ballads that all started to kind of blend together a little bit. I remember there were like maybe a couple bops that were interspersed in that like ballad section that was like 2/3 of the rest of the album. This pacing is just very good. The track listing is well thought out. I think I need to listen to it more like I did with Love Sucks, because when you have an album that is this cohesive with this genre, they do start to kind of blend together on the first listen, but I was having a good time. This is a pretty good one. It's probably kind of up there on the track ranking for me, but I don't really have a solidified track ranking, so who knows. We're gonna cut to me in a minute and the songs that didn't make the standard edition. We'll see if they deserved that fate or not. Take it away, future Nicole. Thank you, past Nicole. So today I'm going to be reacting to all of the bonus tracks, and let's just get right into that. This sounds like something off Goodbye Lullaby with that acoustic guitar that is so consistent on that album. They did a different vocal take for this. That's so appreciated. I hate when there's such a high energy produced song and they just take that vocal take and put it over an acoustic soundtrack, and sometimes it doesn't fit. It's more sad. I'm obsessed. The strum pattern is so nice. I like the effects on her voice, the reverb and everything. I feel like I'm kind of missing that piano now that we're in the instrumental between the chorus and the second verse. But I do like that little lead part, those chords and the bridge. I think it fits. The way she did it vocally is like different. She's just using a really nice blend of head voice and chest voice. I love this. It's really driving with the guitar. I love the little tiny lead part, like in the right headphone. That bridge is a little bit weird. Oh my god, she just keeps saying hey. So loud. Oh my god, she makes like a vomiting sound at the end. I don't think that one hit for me like the original does. I mean, it's so pop punk and angry. When You're Gone really fits that like sad girl acoustic vibe, but this is just, the guitar is just not matching her energy. They tried though. They give it a very solid attempt. The guitar is like really driving. It just like can't keep up with AVRIL. That is a very long title. Oh my god, why does it sound like Hey Mickey, You're So Fine? What is this? I've never heard this one. Are those brass instruments? 1966. Okay, I get it. This is kind of fun. It sounds like Postmodern Jukebox did it. Oh my god, the piano and Girlfriend. I low-key love this pre-chorus though. The bass line slaps. I don't really like the muted chorus. Like this chorus is notorious for just slapping so hard, and they like muted the vocals. Oh, it's only in like one ear. It pans. Hey, hey, you, I want to be your girlfriend. It switches and it's like super echoey. I like the verses though, those are fun. Oh my god, you can hear the harmony so much more. This bridge has such an insane amount of reverb. So much panning. It's cute. I don't mind it. I like that they experimented with a different like decade sound. Am I gonna listen to it again over the original Girlfriend? Probably not. I just think Postmodern Jukebox could have done a better cover and like achieved the same 60s vibe, but just like better. The chorus is weak. That's literally like my only critique, but the chorus is like the powerhouse of the song. So, you know, it's a shame because the verses are pretty cool and I like all the interesting dynamic vocal panning. Oh my god, this sounds like a Hannah Montana song based on the intro. Oh my gosh. This chorus is kind of cool. It fits. I just feel like, yeah, it got replaced by maybe something with a similar theme that just was a better song. I mean, it's like a empowering breakup song, which there are a lot of those on this album on the standard edition, so it makes sense. I'm not really mad about it being a bonus track. I do like the melodies though. This supposedly was on some kind of edition of this album as a bonus track. It was released on her MySpace page. Oh my god. These chords. Her voice sounds so good. It sounds like there's male harmonies on this. So I guess this is a song from the 90s by Sarah McLachlan. All I know by that artist is like Arms of the Angel on those sad like animal commercials. I think the song is okay. I mean, the lyrics are just really repetitive and it goes on for over 4 minutes. Her vocals are great and I love the chords and the melodies. I just don't have any like nostalgia when I listen to this because I don't know the song, so I think that's where it's just like missing for me, so I don't think I can be a very good judge of this. So I guess this is an original that just didn't make the cut. It kind of sounds like that one song, I Can Be Strong, I Can Be whatever, but with you it's not like that at all. There's a girl that gives a shit behind this wall, you just walk through it. Wish You Were Here, that's what it's called. That piano sounds like that in the beginning. That violin coming in at the end of the second verse, so dramatic. I love it. Okay, I appreciate that she sings let you go. She doesn't say let you, which kind of irritates me sometimes. Whoa, so this is another vulnerable moment. Like one of the tracks previously on the standard edition, like I'll be all that you want and get myself together because you keep me from falling apart. Like this really confident character on this album has these moments of like sensitivity and vulnerability. Are these the same chords from Wish You Were Here? No, the second verse sounds like When You're Gone. A lot of these dynamics sound like When You're Gone. That bridge, even the melody, my god. Wow, that instrumental before the last chorus, now that. There's like a drum roll, there's this like soaring violin note. Okay, that kind of stands out to me. Wow, vocals. I mean, there are some standout moments to this one for sure. I would see why people would be kind of mad about this one not being on the standard edition, but it really is just very melodically and musically similar to When You're Gone. You know, she doesn't need too many of the same kind of vibe on an album. Okay, this is a very nostalgic thing for me. I remember listening to this when I was very young, but I haven't listened to it since. I've only ever listened to the one without the feature. So I feel like there's gonna be some weird memories coming back. I remember some weird intro that was like Little Mama and Avril Lavigne. Little Mama and Avril Lavigne. I don't know if that even actually happens or if that's just a false memory. Ew, Dr. Luke mix, we hate that. No wonder I never revisited it. I was right. I don't remember anything else from this remix, so this should be interesting. Oh, so she's got a whole rap part. I'm crack on rocks. What is that supposed to mean? Like margarita on the rocks, but like crack? Are there like no guitars in this one? Other than in the chorus. I don't know, I just love the verses. This wasn't as good as I remember it being for some reason, but I don't remember anything other than the very beginning. I like the intro. I don't know, I just miss all the instruments, like with that repetitive drum. Like, I just want more instruments. It gets like monotonous to me. So this is the unreleased song that someone requested that I react to. I guess this truly didn't make the cut, either on the standard edition, but also bonus tracks as well. And for the other two albums, I think there's only 2 left in her discography. If there's any unreleased songs from those that you would like me to listen to in those reactions, please just let me know down in the comments. Wow, okay, this unreleased song has a lot of views. Why does the violin in the beginning sound like the beginning of Santa Tell Me by Ariana Grande? These chords in this intro sounds like the beginning of Keep Holding On. Wow, this structure is so much like Keep Holding On. Okay, so it even says on Genius that this song was rumored to have been written along with Keep Holding On for the 2006 film Aragon. I highly believe this was like a rough draft of Keep Holding On because the musical structure and melodies are like freaky similar. I'm gonna compare like lyrics now. She talks about when you're all alone. In Keep Holding On, she says you are not alone. She talks about it being cold in both of them. I won't give in. No, I won't give in. I won't let you go. No, I won't let you go. Cause when you're all alone, cause you know we'll make it through, cause you know I'm here for you. I mean, these are incredibly cliche lyrics in both of them, but I do think Keep Holding On is a little bit stronger. Yeah, because in the second verse of Keep Holding On, she's like, before it's too late, this could all disappear, before the doors close, I will fight and defend. It's a little more interesting than when you're torn down, when you're messed up, don't you give in, no don't you give up, when you're drowning, you're fading, always know that I'm waiting. I think she made it a little more interesting. So this is nice to know she didn't just go with her first draft for this like final song. It's nice to like see the process of how it evolved. Okay, let's look at the bridge. Yeah, the bridge is a lot stronger too. Hear me when I say I believe nothing's gonna change, nothing's gonna change destiny. Whatever's meant to be will work out perfectly. When I said forever, I know that I meant forever, and I won't let you down. I can always be found and I'm always around. I'm sorry, that's rough. Well, it's like the unreleased like first draft of this Aragon song, I guess. I'm glad she improved upon it. That's very nice to see that she like takes her lyrics seriously. She wants to edit them. I really like a lot of these songs. I don't think there's gonna be like just a few standouts like there tends to be on albums for me. I like Girlfriend, I like The Best Damn Thing, Hot, I Can Do Better, When You're Gone, and Innocence are better than I remember. I just really like the instrumentation. Keep Holding On just is so pretty. I think I need to listen to it a few more times, but I don't see myself liking it as much as Love Sucks, but I do think this ranks pretty high on an album ranking. But we will have to see because there are still 2 more albums to go that I have not listened to all the way through. So I would love to hear your thoughts on this album. Do you think it's kind of like Love Sucks? Do you think Love Sucks wouldn't exist without this album? I'm curious to hear your thoughts and all of your favorite tracks on this. Don't forget to turn the bell notifications on so you're notified the next time I make another Avril Lavigne reaction video. I also have a Lana Del Rey discography series coming up soon, so stay tuned for that. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Please let me know any more requests you might have down below. If you want to follow me on my Instagram, it is right here, and if you want to follow me on my TikTok, that is right here. I will see you all next week for another video, and I hope you have an amazing day. Bye guys!